Who are the non-humans? The portals where they came from. Switzerland, Vatican, Mecca, Canada. Shadow-like spirits took over the nearby human bodies and kicked the original soul out. Non-humans don't respond to crime or blood the way real humans do. Once taken over by the shadow spirit, they stop developing post-traumatic stress disorder. They are everywhere by now, since the leakages from World War II. Husband, wife, family member, police officer, councils, hospitals, farmers. Some introvert, some extrovert, some antisocial, some very social. They feed off pure pain. 30% are soulless non-humans around the world. 25% are sleepers, heavy sleepers, who believe their deception, and 25% only are real human beings fighting back. So, who exactly are we fighting here? Or what are we fighting? All of us are part of the meat trap. None of us can escape the meat trap. It's been going on for thousands and thousands of years. A silent generating machine in the background, engaging you with your free will and the strange group of people living amongst us, convincing us that this is the way. You need to engage. This is the way. It's time to wake up. It's time to wake up and see who they are. So, hello.
Hello. My name is Janno. I've been working in dairy industry.
Yeah.
And the message what I want to tell people that the way how the one, let's say, cow ends is in sausages.
It's in
it's a meat. It's a meat. How the cow is not functioning properly. They're giving the milk like nowadays they manage to get out from one cow like 90 liters of milk. The liver, the liver is not gonna handle it. Like they live 3 or 4 years, not more.
It's exhausted through.
It's exhausted through the boosting the producing of the milk as far as like 90 liters per day.
90 liters per day per one cow?
Per one cow. They milk them like 3 times, 4 times in a day, and it's a record is like 90 liters per day. And after that, the cow's liver is weak, and the cow will be sent to like for making the meat, taking the meat. So they collect them. They just hit them on the cars. In here, close to Latvia border, is a big, how you say, killing house or
slaughterhouse.
Slaughterhouse, yeah.
Near the Latvian border.
And they all collect them there. It's like 1,000 cows standing, waiting for the killing. And one moment they killed, and you just can imagine how big is a stress hormone level in this meat what you get when you buy the sausages or from the shop. what is the level of the stress hormone in this meat.
Oh my goodness.
So, and you will eat it.
So they, from the morning when you used to put the cows on the transportation, what kind of a man picked it up?
Oh,
this
they are
animal?
like just, how to say, they're killers. They don't care for anything. They just hit them on the car, you know. They are like electric shock straws, and it's awful. They know what's gonna happen. You know?
And
no, nobody comes back, so they already know when this car came, when this voice is here, so this is bad.
I really appreciate you saying this, Jano. You stopped doing that business. You used to deal with the bulls as well, bulls and cows, yeah?
Yeah.
And the calves, the baby calves. Yeah. Because you know how to help a cow to give birth and turn the calf around, yeah?
Yeah, I don't did all the works what comes around it, so yeah.
So the cow is put on, and this man looked like a psycho always when he came shouting to get the animals.
It fits, you can imagine, he fits to the profile for this job now. This is a man. So he's no like no IQ, no just a lot of anger, and he doesn't care. So he's like a psycho. Yeah.
Like you wouldn't leave your child around that man.
Of course, no.
You wouldn't leave. You would know that that man wouldn't have a problem killing your child as well.
Oh, of course. Yeah, definitely.
And so it's like
5 hours drive, 5-hour drive. So they're all in the car and no truck. So all pushed together. So no space to move. They just stand all the way. Then they go to there. There is a collecting gates areas. And they put them all together, and they just stand there and wait. And the capacity of this slaughterhouse, I heard, it's almost 1,000 souls, 1,000 cows in the day. So it's huge. They have ovens where they burn all the wastes and stuff. So this is a big industry. But the meaning is that, you know, if you eat this meat, the stress level of this animal is like crazy. She wants to die, but she's afraid of totally. You know, you can imagine that.
Total panic.
Total panic. So
boiling blood. The adrenochrome.
You can, yeah. So,
adrenochrome, yeah. And I really appreciate you saying this. And I just want to think now. There's Rakvere slaughterhouse, and you corrected me. You said, don't worry about Rakvere. There is that other slaughterhouse where they slaughter 1,000 animals a day, and I was absolutely shocked when I heard this figure, because they take all the animals from the Baltic nations to that location, and it's just unbelievable. So the cow is kept in the milk machine throughout the day through the machines, yeah?
So they live in the farm. It's not, how to say that, it's like a closed area. You don't have automatic milking machines, and they feed them with like some sweet food, just to cow to make like habit to go for milking after time. She went there for food. She doesn't go there for milking, but they just trained to do that. And of course they give a lot of sugars. Propylene glycol is one of part of that, and many other. So they get milk producing very high, but of course it kills the livers. So it's crazy. For liver to produce so many protein to produce so much milk.
Yeah.
So used to cows normal living time is like 10 years, but nowadays they're like 3, 4, 5 years, and this is it. No more.
And they separate the calf immediately after birth from the mother.
Yes, it's like
and straight to slaughter.
Yeah, might be that straight to. So calves, no, not to slaughter but they are collecting calves also, and it's a different business.
And some of them never seen the daylight. They never
daylight, never green grass, never. Yeah,
Well,
it's I think like 99% of this milk and the dairy products is produced milk from milk that the cow haven't seen the green grass never in his life.
wow. Yeah.
This is the truth.
The talk is not over. One of the deceptions of the non-humans is that protein needs to be retrieved from flesh. And that is a misconception, and it is a deception that they're trying to push on humanity. And as history and biochemistry is all false, then in actuality, protein is produced by the pituitary gland in specific parts of the brain. And the foods that you need to eat in order to have protein need to be high, rich in antioxidants and C vitamin, because it will be digested, placed in the muscle, and retrieved from there and turned into protein. So the food needs to be high in antioxidants, exactly as with when you observe a bull, that is a plant-based animal, or you observe a gorilla, or you observe an elephant. Food needs to be high in antioxidants. Even though they have a different digestive system, it still needs to be high in antioxidants. So it is not that you give the task to the animal to eat that antioxidant food and then you steal it from the flesh that they are made of. It needs to be high. That is converted into protein. The same way with cholesterol, that needs to be high. I have a very in-depth video about this. Please check the description box. Same way as with gladiators back in the old days. Gladiators aimed, all of them were plant-based and had no forms of animal products, and they needed this in order to build their muscle and strength to carry on fighting. And I have a very good video about all of this. It's a deception. They want to mislead us, entangle us in the meat trap, because they need to do a little bit good in order to do a lot of bad, and the synthetic meat is all part of the meat trap. And if you know, us as humanity eating other beings is allowing them to now expand their meat trap market and integrate now fully as well human meat. And yes, definitely they're putting these into synthetic meats to entangle us karmically in the meat trap. So the meat market is only expanding. It is not decreasing. And that is part of the magic. So once you cut the magic, you cut the cord, you stop engaging with them, the non-humans and human servants, the hierarchy elite, that are not non-humans. They are very calculated, strategic, intelligent slaves to the walk-ins, the human servants, such as the politicians, etc. Then for more info about this, go see my 2-hour-long basis project lecture where I explain the hierarchy, and as well get more info in Walking Case, the book. Thank you very much. Check the description box, share this video, and let's expose these non-humans surrounding us. Things are going to get heated up all the way till 2025. Another video presentation that I'm going to be releasing, why the 2025, and things are going to get even more wilder. Thank you. This is Miss Sepsis. Goodbye.